Hello, viewers. Today, I'm very excited to present a SaaS product which I've developed. I've created a credit analysis tool which helps to extract the financial statement and complete the credit analysis by itself. It's a customized tool. So basically, I have two options in this where we can extract the information with the help of ticker and with the financial statement, other one. I will walk you through the demo first, and then you will get a glimpse of how the product is and what it is. Present, I've given this in the local host. I have not still converted into an exe file. So if we convert this into an exe file, we can use it across any system we require. This is how the page looks like. This is a welcome screen. It is designed in a such a way to store the information in the SQL we can have a login information. I've given a basic login details is a default, which is admin and admin123 as a password. But however, if you want to create a profile, you can very well create it with your full name, mobile, and then you can have your own password. So by doing this, all your entries will be within this password. So at present, I go with the default. Once I type the credentials, so I will get a pop-up if it is successful. In case if it is a failure, it will not log in. So as soon as I log in, I will have two screens, which is a public financial. Another one is manual input. There is a logout option where you can log out if it is not required. Then you have a theme color where you can turn it into black or else white. They go with white presentation at this point of time. So this public financials, the benefit of this tool is basically you enter a ticket number, then it will extract the information. I'll just give you the demo how it looks like. So once you click this select public data, you get a list of. I'll take it probably Apple company as an example. Yeah, assume your type, you will get a list of options available in the US in terms of companies which has a text Apple or anything relevant to that text. So I go with the second option. So as soon I type, get the financial statement. Reason being, this is already being extracted, but this is not the usual scenario. I will tell you how the extraction works. But before that, so as soon you see there is an list of data which is directly pulled from CC. So to validate that information, let me walk you through the Apple SEC. So this is the SEC data. I have an XBRL XML outputs available in this link. So this is basically a 10K, and then it is filed on 31st. It's an annual financial statement. So let me click the interactive data. So it will take me to a different screen where I can see the informations, financial statements in a more user-friendly way. When I click this, if you could see this cash and cash equivalent marketable security, it says 35, probably 35.9 billion. So values are reported in millions, so I take it as a 35.9. See, yes, same values are being extracted. Whatever is available, recent extraction, 147, 9, 147, 957. So same values. If you want, you can match it against this. This is how it works. So all this information which is available will automatically be extracted. By chance, if you want to validate the information, you can very well validate with the help of manual intervention. So by doing this, you maintain the 100% accuracy, and at the same time, if you could see it here, this reports the stock value. I mean, share outstanding value. If you don't want, you can very well go and delete this information. Once you have this, probably this that is a two type. I would like to mention it here. So this is reports the balance sheet, then this with the income statement, and this with the cash flow statement. So that is a two type. One is the SPRL data, which is directly extracted from SEC structured data. The structured data again comes with a state where there's a uniform format. So this format, cash equivalent, short-term account receivable, inventory, prepaid expenses, and other current asset, it is defined in a way to more structured format. If you want to see the credit report, so if you just click a reports, you will get the complete credit report. So this is something very user friendly. So you have the company information, the basic information about the company, and then the summary about the key strength, prudent leverage. It says excellent profitability. So it has a tight liquidity position. So I mean, it doesn't mean 1.17 is a very tight. Something less than one is obviously a bit interrupting, but it goes with the ratios 2:1. So if you take into consideration two times of your uh, current asset be one time of your uh, liability, current liability. But in this case, it is only 1.7. That is why it says risk factor. So these are all kind of a conclusion which you take to credit decision. When you click next, it gives you a glimpse of the reports along with three year statement. So this is completely a credit report, which helps you to it gives you basic details, I would say. Very basic details which will give you. So these are the values of formulas which is calculated in the backend. And once these calculations are being there, want you can approve it. If you want to deny, you can deny it. If you want to download it as an PDF, you can very well download. So if you just click a download, you get this as a PDF. This takes some time because the backend work uh, runs the code. It converts into an convertible format, and then it will help to download. So if you could see it here, it is being downloaded. So this is how this SaaS product works. The reason why I'm giving this demo is because if you go for any kind of an credit reports, if you the annual subscription will be certainly 400K to 600K. I've done certain RFP, so request for proposal with different credit rating agencies. I certainly know how things used to work. So this is per year subscription, and you have a number of reports download or the access restriction. So just to avoid this, to basically for a cost cutting, we can very well develop these kind of a SaaS product. Just for calculation purpose, if you are spending 400K USD per annum in the credit report, and probably it is for 10 years, it is a 4 million. Probably if you invest somewhere between 50K to 100K at a one time investment, you can very well develop this kind of an application and use it for your own benefit. And then this can also be stored as a repository. You can download this into an Excel report, and these Excels will have a little data as you see it. So this data will help you to Apple data if you could see it. So these data will help you to store the informations or review the informations or make any corrections in the informations. If you want to modify it, you can very well do that. As well as there is a submit button where you can store this information into a SQL, right? So once you are done, you can very well clear the data and then use it for next instruction. Say, for instance, if you are downloading any other company, probably if we take it name company, if you extract that, what will happen is as you have entered the company name or the ticker number, it will start extraction in the backend. This will take certain time. So you could see it here. All this information is stored this data. So if you could see it here, there is no folder for 3M. Once this extraction starts, so what it will do is it will create a new folder like 3M, and then it will start extracting the financials data which you saw on the screen from the ACC. Let's take a pause and then monitor how the extraction works. You could see it here, the TM code. Now what it has done is it has downloaded the Edgar file where it will have a URL of all the 10K and 10Q. I can't open this right now because it is running in the back end. This is completely designed with vibe coding. They've used anti-gravity and certain other AI tools to do this. So all these is helping to build this application. So these are level of codes, probably thousand and thousand lines of codes, different PY files. The company profile has been downloaded. Like this, up to 5 years, it will be downloading the financial key financials. If you want to customize it to 10Q, you can very well do that. So it says it takes 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes probably. I mean, what I learned it for 12 years, I'm able to. This AI tool is able to do it in 12 minutes, I would say, not even 12 minutes, something lesser than that, a complete process. Of course, the one point is time saving, another point is like accuracy. This AI tool will keep learning or developing as we try to extract uh, different kind of financials. Of course, I won't say this is going to help you with 100%. There is always, even though if you have an AI, there is always a room for manual intervention or preview of a person to monitor it, how it is working, what it is working, what is the number fluctuations, how the financial statements are published or fetched into into this application. So for that you needed but the benefit I would say at the other end, it is going to reduce your workload, going to reduce your number of FT. You don't require a huge team to do this. With minimal number of people, you can very well extract it any number of public financials. Because I would give you a demo on the how to use it for non-public customers, or if you have a financial statement in your locally, if you have a financial statement, how to extract that information. Been downloading last 5 years, 2024, 23, 22, 21. So once it downloads, what will happen is it will combine the financial statement. Take the we are trying to build with the last 5 years of a data, and once it is combined, it will extract the financial analysis where you have all your issues covered under this. So if you could see it here, the balance sheet values are being extracted, and this gives you the source. This is as of date. It is being recorded in millions and 3M company. So you have an income statement. If there is any difference, probably you can manually correct it if it is required. And some cases, so you could see it very well here. So this is not reported in actuals, because the statement itself would be uh, reported in actuals for that respective year. So in these kind of corrections, you can manually intervene and then make certain changes. And the last shade gives you the ratio analysis. So this is the complete ratio analysis. These are all very basics which I've taken. But however, if you want to customize based on your industry, or if you want to introduce your Altman Z score, your Frisco, ZRMC, or any other different scores which is widely used across the industries, you can very well integrate that. That will help you to give you a better view of the company credit decision. This is for something a public customer. What about the private customer? So of course we do have a provision for private customers. Say for instance, you have a financial statement and you want to use that for credit analysis. What you can do is you can just kick up manual option, manual input option. So let's take any balance sheet from the internet. Let me look for balance sheet line items with a list of balance sheet line items. Walmart balance sheet. Uh, I will take a snip of it. In Windows, it is Windows Shift. Yes. And then I over into the source document. And if you could see it here, if I move my cursor here, it will turn as a green. And then if I paste it, this will be pasted. Uh, and it will, if I click the extract data, it takes some time, obviously, because it is a OCR. It's going to process it. And once it process, it will extract this data and display it in the uh, in this format. So all these values, whatever you see it, cash and cash equivalent, even in case of extraction, if you find any error, you can very well go and correct it. So if you click income statement and if you pull the income statement records, you can just you can just paste the income statement and a given extract, it will be extracted similar to the cash flow statement. And then if you export to Excel, it will be exported. And I didn't decide it to the credit process until for this because it took me a very long time to design the SaaS application. Reason I almost took 1 month. Reason being I was not continuously working, probably 1 hour a day or 1.5 hours a day. For last few weeks, I was completely into this. So this will reduce a huge amount of time in your credit analysis. You can very well download the structure, very well use it uh, for your report generation. So if you could see this credit report, this gives you an overview of what is the risk rating, how good they are, and what is the score. The score is completely captured based on the financial information, financial metrics. So this gives you a key highlights. All these values are in millions USD. Every information which is available here, it is relevant to the recent 10K financials, annual financials. So it also gives you the performance based how it is for last 24 months. And then market. If you want to customize it, you can very well customize it. If you don't want a qualitative analysis, rather if you would like to see a peer review, so you can input that financial information. So once you have a collective of information, you can very well do a peer analysis within the industry. So because see, if you capture this information, it is obviously capture the industry sector. Say, for instance, if you are running hundreds of uh, credit review, and you can capture this information in the SQL. So later part, you can do that uh, financial analysis or peer analysis within the organization, within the industry. Sorry, within the industry. So that will help you capture the understand the financial metrics better. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you wish to build an SaaS application, you can very well ping me. Uh, I will take your requirement and give an overview how we will do it, how it will be constructed, and what is the benefit. If you have something doing it on a repetitive basis, we can very well automate it. So if you want, you can approach. Thank you. Thanks for watching.